It's kind of like the same feeling you get when you're underwater. You really notice that it's just you alone, and so you can pay attention so much to everything that goes on in you. Not only physically, but also mentally. You need to make sure that everything is working to your benefit and is coming out as you want it to, which obviously never happens perfectly and never really aligns. When you create, you pay attention to everything that goes on within you, which is like those little voices that you hear in your brain telling you certain things. You usually tune them out in the day, and when you're creating, you just sit down and kind of observe them and listen to them and relate to them in a whole different way that you don't usually do. And creating is kind of like that outlet as well, where you can really let those things that you sometimes need to control during the day and during your life in order to perform in other parts, you can just let that go.
'Cause I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you on the radio. 'Cause I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you on the radio. Should we get another one?
So I think that creativity is not about expression, because saying that is just too boring.
To me, it's actually more like an overused word, because many people are using that word for work that just became so regular.
Yeah, this is gonna be a funny story. When I was like 8 or 10, and I had my first school crush back then, and I wrote a really sad song about how I was in love with this boy in my school back then, and I think it's not even the worst song I ever made. So, but I don't know. I just grabbed my guitar and wrote this easy melody that I still like today, and that was the first song. I think one of the first songs I ever did.
Just out of nothing, really, we started making music together, as in like we were trying to combine my poems and my spoken word poetry, and I suppose that making art together really got us close, and then one thing led to another, and now we're together.
Because I wanted to search for people who are creatively looking for a new way of expressing themselves, and because I was looking for community. And I was pretty lucky, because after about 2 months after I moved to Berlin, I found a small little community of students, and it was really beautiful because this apartment was amazing, because we have a lot of spaces together and we make music together, there are instruments, and we have a lot of fun as well.
It's kind of mind-blowing that someone would permanently mark themselves with my art. I think it's a very special feeling when someone wants you to mark something a little bit more permanent into their life. So like painting someone's living room or making a tattoo for someone is kind of like that commitment to my art that I don't even know if I can commit to things myself, and somebody else connected to it so much that they feel that they want to have it around for a long time. It's very honoring.
And I think creativity is always part of everybody's life, but they sometimes don't seem to notice. And if you search for something, I think you'll find something as well.